As we enter into the fall, brand new from Razer, we have the Phantom White edition of the Barracuda X Chroma, which is a wireless headset you can connect to multiple devices, even your smartphone, for amazing sound quality at a reasonable price. These are $130. What makes these different, these Phantom White Collection Edition, is just how transparent and kind of a throwback to retro that they are. Now, what I want to do in this video is unbox it and show it to you in all of its detail, but we have to cover some of the technical specifications first, just to make sure that you know what you're getting into. So first and foremost, these are on the lighter weight side of headphones. They do offer both 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection and Bluetooth. You can wire it too if you want. And just to be specific, by the way, it's 285 grams. When you put these on, it's really not that much. It uses a detachable microphone. It's the Razer Hyperclear cardioid mic, which has been around for a few years now, and it is unidirectional in nature. There's a volume dial that I'll show you, power button, mute button, and a Razer Smart Switch button. So if you have it connected to multiple devices and you want to switch, you can do that with the press of a button. Battery life is rated for 70 hours. If you do not use the lighting, I'd recommend you don't use the lighting because you can't see your own head. But if you do want to use the lighting, battery drops by 50%, which is pretty significant. So let's go ahead and get into these. So as you can already tell just from the box, these are white in nature, but what may not be clear is that they're actually transparent. So let's go ahead and rip it open so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Pretty easy process here with Razer's stuff. Of course, I say that, and I struggle. All right, here we go. So in the box, of course, you have your book. It tells you all kinds of stuff that you probably don't want to know, but it's there, you know, so some pairing, how to pair the headphones, how to turn them on, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they do come in this little bag that you'll probably never use again. I'm sounding very negative today. That's not intentional. I'm just really trying to nail this. Okay, so one of the things that I really like about the Barracuda series is the cushions. So you could definitely buy headphones that have leather or like a leatherette, but like watch out if it says genuine leather or something like that. Leather's really hard to nail, and leather can peel, especially with the application of heat. So you put them on your head and then it starts to warm up, or you leave them out in the sun or something like that. You know, the heat really causes leather to peel and crack. And anyway, I just find these synthetics to be a lot better. And the the foam on this is really responsive, so it's not going to lose its shape very easily, if at all. You also have a similar feedback on the top, but not quite as dense. So yeah, I think you'll always have a little padding even with pressure when you put them on your head. As I mentioned, they're lightweight and they are physical in nature. So unlike some other headphones where you swipe and slash and hold and all that stuff, you have physical buttons, which I really appreciate. You have your microphone switch. So as you can see here, it sticks out when it's not muted. It is pushed in when it is muted. You have your dial, which does offer feedback at every spot. That's for your volume. Your power button. This is your easy switch button, USB-C, and then another audio port there. I am not seeing, oh, that's from the microphone. Sorry. Technically, I'm right. It is an audio port. So let's open this guy up a little further. Here in the box, we have the microphone. Bam. Even the microphone has the Phantom Edition design on it. Plug it in, and then you can bend it and twist it as you feel like you need to. Okay. So the next thing we should do is get a look at the light. First, I just want to finish get the plastic off. There we go. Oh, there's more plastic. So make sure you service this thing before you take it off the lot. Holding down the power button. Okay, you probably heard the voice assistant there just saying power on. So you do have Razer Chroma throughout this, and you know the way that shows up is just this trim right here, but just imagine, you know, the old retro style, like the atomic purple Game Boy Color, right? That's nowhere else to be found in the space of peripherals, at least not that I've found. So I think it's really cool that Razer have done this. And you can customize the lighting, by the way, so if you have a certain color that you think will look best, you can do that, different patterns and such. It's all done inside of the Razer application Synapse 4.0. And I just think these are awesome. Now, I have a pair of Barracudas that I've been using for years, and I just think they're great. I use them all the time, especially on the weekends. If I'm playing a game like Chronos, The New Dawn, I really want to get that scary experience. Those are the headphones I put on rather than using my speaker system. So, okay, $130 from Razer, an excellent pair of headphones with a super cool design. You're going to see a few more videos from me about the Phantom Edition of all these other peripherals that Razer have used as part of this series. I would imagine, although I don't know this for sure, that this is a limited collection. But we'll see. Hopefully they're popular and they keep making more. I mean, just imagine a Razer blade with this design. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, thanks to Razer for sending this over, and thank you all for your time. See you on the next one. Cheers.